Occupational hazard.
Occupational
hazard.
Travel. Don't know where to go. It's all right.
All right. You know what I want to see? I want to see the crowd giving themselves a round of applause. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for turning up, coming in here on day 3. And
these matches don't get hype without people to get hype over them. So you are one of the reasons things like this are possible. And the other big reason are the players up on stage now. It looks like they're about to get into it.
They're getting settled. HBox putting his headphones on. Losers 8th right now. Fight for 7th starts here. Falcon versus Jigglypuff. Low tier City 7.
And if I'm S2J, I'm cursing my bracket history. Remember Evo? When his Losers 8th match was against an Armada who lost to Swedish Delight?
That was definitely... he's had some rough goes.
Yep, but I mean, he wants to beat those people.
You gotta. I mean, S2J fell in winners to Billy Bo Peep, previously SoCal's number 15, currently either he was inactive in Texas, but he's of the skill level to be top 3, top 4.
Yep.
Very good. Let's get started here on Battlefield. And already...
Ooh, I love that air dodge from S2J. Just get out, get back to the ground, hold down, avoid any kind of little hits that could completely open up the stock. Right there, we see crouch cancel, and he's boxing really well with HBox. He does not worry about these low percent exchanges. He's more interested. Ooh.
Oh, the clean crouch cancel grab. He's gonna get another grab here too. Just holding that space.
We see him putting up the wall. He's got the nairs out, trying to do the really low up airs. Back air low to the ground, wants to be ready to dash away, jump, double jump, get something going. HungryBox being really aggressive, pushing himself into the corner, going for cross-ups. Just wants that knockdown, finds it with the grab. Get up attack from S2J, saving himself.
Yeah, how do you feel about attacking out of shield? Because we're seeing these stomps out of shield from Johnny. And I always feel like in these matchups that moving away from Puff and reclaiming space for another opportunity on neutral because of her drift, it's oftentimes, that single hit there was so clean. Typically, I would think moving out of shield would be the strat as opposed to attacking. A lot of the time, these aerials on her just become unsafe.
Well, Johnny is definitely used to aggressiveness on his shield because that's one of the places that Falcon suffers the most. So if he's got an aerial out of shield, he can play around your drift in, keep himself safe, possibly get the damage, get the opening, then he can turn things around. Right now he's in the corner, but his recovery, strong mix so far of offense onto stage, finds that back air, but it's not going to kill. HungryBox drifts back. S2J doesn't even pretend to edge guard.
No, and right here, that's going to be a fair. It's always scary there. You DI on the first one, you're probably dead, but you DI in, you die anyway to the second one. It's brutal stuff.
All right, soft back air, not the one S2J wanted. HBox is getting to that percent, or if it's fresh, if he hits him at the edge of the stage, strong odds of actually getting the KO.
Oh, almost there. He's been hit stun for a hot minute, and right now...
Hadn't been a CC dare, definitely would have died off the top. One of the reasons...
Wow, shield stab.
Perfectly aimed. S2J bringing it back to even. He's got to weather the invincibility, finds the top platform.
That was such a particular spacing. It's so good, but he's going to go ahead and work him here. Oh,
my goodness. S2J getting that little bit of DI off the stage, so HBox knew he couldn't rest him.
Yeah, it was
and then drifting low.
Super ballsy drift low.
Avoiding the edge guard. And
opportunity? No.
It's really interesting to me to see the difference between S2J and how, say, Wizrobe approaches this, where Wizrobe focuses a lot on nair, falling up air, but S2J really loves the backward hitbox stomp, try and use its little magic force field properties, get HBox grounded and get something open. And percent difference right here makes it look uneven, but both characters could blow up at any second.
Yeah, this is right around kill percent. These knees are going to start tanking really hard. And I think another big thing I'd love to see from Johnny in this matchup is a lot of how he could use his nairs, getting that full hop double hit to be able to go ahead and pop HungryBox out for a follow-up on this weird DI. But
yeah, and then at higher percents, he likes to use that single hit, get him juggled, find something immediately afterwards, and goes for the tomahawk, but HBox holds down, holds around. He's shoved into the corner. Got to find his feet with back airs until he can control stage again.
Yep.
As long as HungryBox is only sending S2J across the stage, then individual hits matter way less.
What a follow-up off that mistech, and he's going to go ahead and just... Oh, fantastic. Manages to nail that. Might have been a case of just a reverse forwarder, but either way, good on Johnny to get that recovery.
Ooh, I'm not 100% sure if that was a read on that roll away. S2J ready this time, says you're not stage spiking me. He's got HBox in the corner. Percent like this, a hard back air could do the job if he gets it far enough. S2J off stage. I don't think he's surviving that one. He doesn't. 3 stock to 1.
Yeah, not having a platform for DI2 to get smacked down and lower your knockback is always a rough enterprise.
Ooh, and at a percent like this, HungryBox holding down is, as long as he's not getting hit by a knee, things like stomps, things like back airs, as long as he slams to the ground, he will recover.
Oh.
Is he gonna find this edge guard?
Yep, that's gonna go ahead and be it. 3 stock to start off the first set of top 8.
Yeah, those critical hits, like it's a close series of exchanges, but if you get the kill off your exchange, then you get hit. Then the next exchange, the other guy gets it, but he can't secure the kill. And then you get one and it's a big hit. Suddenly, close game, 3 stock apiece is you 3 stocking them at 130.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing Yoshi's in the background. We're going to game 2. S2J's counter pick, already forced into the corner.
All right, great stuff there, getting that stomp. That shield was looking pretty small, but he's just gonna go ahead and nail that. High lag there on the recovery for Falcon.
Yep. 40-something% off of that rest punch. That is nothing to sneeze at, because if you can find anything into knee, HBox is definitely toast on Yoshi's story.
For sure. Yeah, he's just going to get a straight hit sunk here. He's having a rough time just kind of working HungryBox out of the corner to where he can get enough space to be able to get a hit. It's tricky.
Yeah. Speaking of tricky, HungryBox doing an excellent job of CCing just the right moves. We're not seeing him die early, which is always the trade-off that you have when you're trying to crouch cancel and hold down.
Oh.
And in a case like that, it doesn't even matter. It was the smart play. He dies, but he was at a percent anything would have killed him. And he manages to get that edge guard, turned it 3 stock to 2. S2J's got some work ahead of him.
Oh.
Big open with that single hit.
I love the double stomp there, just resetting Puff to the ground, making sure she can't, just float off out of your combo.
Yeah, because he knows where HBox is going to be DIing that hit. If he can get the reset, maybe get a grab into knee, then he can turn the reset situation into the stock. He's got HungryBox in the corner, but that's what I'm talking about. HungryBox is aware. He switches up between the CC and the survival DI, depending on the move and the position. So he has not been dying at low percents, but he's been crouch canceling perfectly. It's giving him a defensive game that S2J is really struggling to deal with right now.
Yeah, and the timing mix-ups that S2J's been using on his, his low to the ground up airs have been fantastic too. He's just really making it difficult for HBox to recognize when he needs to come out of shield, and it's forcing him to kind of change the timing around that mix-up you just mentioned between CC and between shield. He's doing a great job with it. Oh.
Yep. And if he can find it, then he's got very strong conversions into knee, and on a stage like this, the lower percents. HBox being very careful not to send S2J to the level so he can tech, and that's another stock HBox dragging this lead out as well, just like in game 1.
Yep, just like you said, all of a sudden it's a 3 stock at high percent, and right now Johnny's gone.
Same ending as game 1. Even exchange.
Spoke that into existence. That was rough.
Now the question is, does he run it back? Does he take a Pokemon? Does he think maybe, I don't know, get crazy, go FD? What are we going to see?
I could see Pokemon. FD's a little rough because your recovery mix-ups aren't as available, but yep, the Pokemon pick comes out. I think having that space will help S2J out quite a lot, but it's just kind of a back airs.
I really like the timing on that up B from S2J, where he says, I'm not going to give you the time to work around my double jump. I'm not going to do an aerial. I'm just going to try and get to stage. But HBox is ready for it. He's got that experience. He knows how to handle all the recovery mix-ups conceivable. It's just a question of whether he guesses right and positions right. And he did. This game looks even until you count the heads, but HBox is stuck in the corner.
Yeah, Johnny boxing out really nicely here. Not quite able to get too much off that, but 80% is good percent, but the tech in place gets covered by the rest, and that should be death here with the People's Elbow.
Yep. If you DI in, it sends you up so high that this tiny ceiling on Pokemon Stadium is going to end you, and if you don't DI it right, you just die off the side. It's a strong choice. Not as flashy as a Falcon Punch, but it's nice to see the forward smash coming out every now and then. Gets in there.
For sure, you got to use all your tools in your toolkit sometimes. And we talked about how HBox has been in the corner by and large, but he's pretty much just working the corner. This isn't about him, being stuck there.
He's not being bullied.
Yeah, he wants to be here. He'll come into center on his terms. He's got a whole stock lead. And he's saying, well, if I can just just get you off stage. I can kill you. That's really all I need.
There's also something to be said for being, oh, is he going to find the knee? S2J did not believe.
I think that HBox was a little bit too low for that one. Would have been a hard one. Hard sell, for sure.
That said, if he goes for it and he dies, we're going to say, S2J threw. But if he doesn't go for it and we think it would have hit, we go, oh, you threw.
S2J threw.
You've got to make the judgment call at the time. You don't want to throw away any stocks when you've got so few to work with right now on your tournament game.
Yeah.
Loving the CC text from S2J, trying to force his way out of the corner with Nair. Gets a little movement, HungryBox's jump, but he is stuck.
Wow.
Hard read on the tech roll in. S2J, you know, it's cool, it's impressive, but he takes that. He would rather go across the stage than off it.
HBox also looked a little surprised that that F tilt came out. I don't know if it was supposed to be a jab reset, but he managed to make it work regardless, like you said, with that roll-in read. Real solid.
Yeah. We've got S2J, tournament stock. HungryBox finding an up air, not able to convert into set clinching rest.
Yeah, you could see him starting up that up air as he was crossing up the shield with back air, but S2J acted pretty quickly out of shield to counteract it.
HungryBox right now actually being quite aggressive. S2J somehow finding a knee on that jump out of shield.
All right, so I mean he's taking the first, second stock of HungryBox's, but up on platform here, up air, rest, and that's going to go ahead and finish the set off.
Strong showing from HungryBox. S2J keeping it even in exchanges, but not quite in conversions.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Halo Klein's S2J going out at 7th. Everybody give another round of applause for S2J coming out here and making top 8.
Fantastic showing after an early upset in top 64, just chugging his way through top 8. And look at that victory screen.
Ooh, I like it.
Our graphic designer, Nem, got to give shout-outs to her. She did a fantastic job with all of this.
Yeah, major shout-outs to production. I'm loving this. I love our desk. I feel so classy. I'm not going to lie.
We've got the boom mic here coming in. Real nice, real nice.